Enough! You are all of you beneath me. I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Puny god.
Oh, my friendship bracelet! Yeah. That's right. Watch it, kid. There we go.
You're the president of the United States. Let's go. Sarah, it's time to go.
I don't want to go!
Come on,
I don't want to go!
I know you're having...
I don't want to go!
Mr. President, give the ball to someone else. Give it to someone else. Give it to someone. We had a lot of fun. We had to get going.
What?
We have to get going, sir.
I don't want to go.
I know, but it's time to go.
My friendship bracelet!
Okay, thank you so much. You're the president of the United States. Let's go.
Hello, how is everybody doing? I just came on to see what the tea was. Happy Tuesday. Do you know I thought today was Monday? How you doing, King Black? I hope I pronounced your name correctly. How are you? Just came on for a little bit. Just to shoot the, how you say, shoot the shot a little bit. Didn't really have too much to say. It's a lot going on. A lot going on. Ooh, did anybody buy anything for Cyber Monday? I know when I tried to go and buy some things online, I think the Heavenly Father decided to come in and say, Nicole Reloaded. It said that I had insufficient funds, child. I said, no, you didn't. So I went to my bank account to check, and I was like, well, I got $2. Just being sarcastic. But I'm like, I got enough to make this purchase. And no matter how I tried on my computer, my phone, it wouldn't go through. So it was not meant to be for me to spend $800. God said no. Or probably my bank did too. Probably like, no, you're going to need that money for some other things. So anyway, I was messing around. I've been editing, cleaning out my phone, thinking about the new year. 2022 is right around the corner. And then pulled up. It's about to be here by the grace of God if we make it. By the grace of God if we make it. It's been a lot of stuff going on. The devil's been really, really busy though. I know I can say that. So I've been looking at the young Pharaoh tea. I was like, oh my God. No, this man did not come online and say that he and admitted that he shot up into his child mother's house. I was very taken aback by that. It was like, where's your handler? Where is your handler? And then to find out that he was getting into it with his threatening his attorney, child. I said, Lord Jesus, what in the hell is going on in the world that we live in? Have we all lost our minds, including me? Then a friend of mine is gonna call me and tell me that there's another variant that's coming. So y'all, please make sure you stock up on your food, cleaning products, toilet paper, dog food, cat food, steak food, whatever food you need for your animals. And, make sure you got a lot of water, disinfectant, and stuff like that. There's a lot of things going on. It moves so fast, it's hard to even keep up. Extremely hard to keep up. So, been doing a lot of thinking. The holidays are, rough for me. So, because I miss my mama. But I'm working through it, working through it, working through it. But I was able to get me a couple of orders in. But what I really wanted to buy, I wanted to buy a mixer. Mixers are really expensive, audio mixers. They are very, very expensive. So I don't know if there's anybody out there that is involved in sound and audio for podcasting. If you have a suggestion for a sound audio mixer that is within a couple $100, it would be truly appreciated, because the one that I'm looking at is like $799. But it will help compress your sound, and you get all the goodies and the things of that nature. So I do have a good, you know what, too, and I just thought about that. I have a Logitech. Now that is a really, really good, if you need a good webcam to add on to your laptop or your computer, look into the Logitech. And they also have a copycat of the Logitech. Long as it has the 1080p, sometimes some people have to wire their modems and stuff because of their Wi-Fi, causes a lot of distortion and stuff like that, which will cause your live stream to be fuzzy. So this pandemic has been a lot weighed on a lot of us, right? But we have made it through. We're almost to the finish line, aren't we? I hope that we are. If you're dealing with allergies, I know my allergies and my asthma, it has not been good to me. I have been really congested and had to use my inhaler a lot more than I would like to. But hey, thank God I got an inhaler to use, child. So make sure that your air filters are, you get your air filters and stuff in your home replaced. And especially your batteries and stuff for your smoke detectors and stuff, especially if we end up being locked down again. So I didn't come on to have a lot to say. I just really enjoyed my little corny little thumbnail that I made, and also wanted to see if you guys like it, and wanted to see if y'all caught my recent uploads that I did. I think they were like Sunday to Monday morning or whatever, because during the week sometimes it's difficult to kind of jump on here. Have a mother's duty. So, and I don't even know if the sound is right, because I'm just on, I don't know if anybody can even hear me. My other device is dead, so I can't even check the sound. I just wanted to come on. I was watching Conscious TV. Oh my gosh, that brother, I love him so much. He makes me laugh. Oh, he makes me laugh. That brother can read down, honey. Oh, the way that he expresses himself is an art and a gift from the Most High above, honey. Oh, I just enjoy him so much. What did he say? He said something about I'm about resolution, and he just went into the art of reading. It was just amazing. Y'all gotta make sure y'all go and subscribe to Conscious TV. I should have made sure that my other device was charged. I didn't even do that. I'm such a bad girl. I'm a bad girl. But I played that Donald Trump that Donald Trump clip because it makes me laugh. That's how I felt when my ass had acted up on Uncle Timothy Blaine's StreamYard. I've been getting trolled severely ever since then, too, child. Who is that? But it's a part of the game. We all human. We all make mistakes. Shit. My perception was perverted. I'm just kidding. I need a damn Christmas. I need a Christmas tree. How you doing, Josiah? It's good to see you, baby. I do have a Christmas tree, but my Christmas tree won't twirl. And when I was looking to get another one, I'm like, $6.99? I'm not paying no $600, no $500, no $400. Not during this time for no darn Christmas tree. So I don't know. I wonder, can I call a company out and be like, I got a Christmas tree and I need it to be fixed. I know Christmas trees can be fixed now. She won't twirl no more. I paid a lot of money for that tree, and I don't know what I did with the warranty. It's supposed to have a 7-year warranty on it. So maybe I should call the store and ask them whatever to see if I can get that replaced. Because that would definitely be nice, because I wanted to, for my baby girl, for the girls and stuff like that. They really enjoy Christmas, but I could really do without a Christmas tree. It's not a big deal to me anymore now that I'm an adult. But I know for for the kids, they love all of that. And then I got the Scooby-Doo. So I'm going to have to anchor him down so he don't blow across the damn neighborhood. And I got my black Santas and, stuff like that or whatever. But I've been looking around at sales and stuff. But prices have really, really raised. Everything is so damn high. Everything is so damn high, y'all. Everything is high. It's just, Lord, motherfucker gonna have to really step their bag game up because with the way gas prices and food and you gotta make sure too. You gotta keep your damn receipts, child, because you mess around and get served some stuff. How you doing, SharonMarie? It's a pleasure to see you, love. Can everybody hear me? I hope that y'all can hear me. I got my Bluetooth in. I'm just sitting up here rambling. Miss SharonMarie ain't talking about nothing too much. Just was talking about how high prices and stuff have gotten, and just rambling. Oh Lord, who's this? Hey, Mama. Hold on, what am I doing wrong? Hey, babe.
Please don't shut off.
How you doing?
I'm on. I was like, shut off. Please don't shut off.
Okay.
Hey, Lou.
How you doing, baby?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. I was just sitting up here rambling. It's good to see you. Can you hear me?
I hear you fine, and I hope you hear me fine. Because I figure if I write in the chat, I'm gonna piss you off. Because I'm pissing everybody off when I type. I was gonna say,
no, you don't piss me. I like when you type.
I got jokes, and ain't nobody really paying for my jokes. But I was gonna type.
Okay.
Are we crying on the internet? Is this what this is? This what this is?
Oh, okay. So you gonna roast me?
Thank you for taking it that way. Thank you.
Oh my God. Say they was supposed to not be no crying on the internet, right?
You know what?
I be getting my ass handed to me, Miss Sharon.
We can schedule a time to cry on the internet. We can schedule a time for a lot of things.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, though. Hi, chat and everyone.
Honey, look, I think after I acted up on Uncle Tim stuff, I acted up so bad over there, girl. We probably never get anybody over onto the chat ever again.
Okay, I must have missed that one. See, I must have missed that one.
Yeah, that was bad.
But
I hope they forgive me.
What'd you say?
I don't even remember a whole bunch of F words that I was told.
Is this between you and Uncle Tim?
No, I didn't. No. It was just I was getting picked at from different ways and stuff like that, and it bled off into the chat, and
sure.
I was somewhere else. I got lost in the sauce.
Yeah, you had one. I get it. Yeah, me too. But I'm gonna turn loose everything because we're going into high praise next month. Well, I am, for the holiday, and that's what's up. What's good with you?
Well, shoot, girl, nothing much but the rent and grocery bills and everything else. I'm just really taken aback by how high everything is. Like, they're not taking like little leaps, they're taking quantum leaps. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was looking at, let me see what I want to go. How much was it? It was something I was looking at. It was something, I don't remember exactly what it was, but normally it used to be like maybe like $3.99. It was like $7.89. I just couldn't believe how high prices are. And then the quality of food. Like, I love to go shop at Sam's Club. They've changed it. I don't know if you ever used to buy the Tyson chicken in the big bag, the chicken nuggets, like the ones that the kids like. That used to be chicken breast in the inside. Now it's not chicken breast, it's just chicken filler. Wow. And it don't taste the same. I'm like, I could have got the little cheap banquet chicken nuggets for for that. And then because of the pandemic, you try to take things back, they'll try to give you a hard time even with a receipt. So, just trying to figure out how to purchase new in a new world we're in. We're in a new world since this situation didn't hit, if you know what I mean.
I do. I do.
How you doing, TRG? How you doing, baby? But go ahead, Miss Sharon. I know you got something that you won't say. Enlighten me, girl. I'm gonna put myself on mute. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. I really was just jumping on. Okay, so yeah, I guess I want to say apologies to Miss Bless Watkins this morning because I tried to jump on, but then I ended up jumping off because I ended up having a great productive day. I wasn't even going to come on the internet until the first of the month because of something that personally happened. Someone had passed away who had been a nemesis, and I needed them to go in the ground before I do videos because I'm spiritual like that.
Right.
So that happened, and
that can be difficult too.
I wanted to
go ahead.
I'm sorry. I wanted to stay humble and stay on topic. Well, anyway, what I was able to do when I jumped off the line was I took care of two things. Calling the DHS to ask nicely, try my best to leave emotions out and just simply ask, can my twin granddaughters and their sister, could they please visit for the holiday somewhere between Christmas and their birthday? Can I get a visit? And I prayed. I held the line. You know how they played a freaking banjo.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It make you go psychologically crazy. I know what you're talking about.
For 2 hours, I'm hearing a banjo, and your call is important to us. So, yeah, I didn't want to go off. So anyway, I got that message across. And the other thing was, I have the same problem that you have, and I finally called the plumber today. The freaking toilet, every 4 minutes, it just runs for 30 seconds, and then
oh, really?
That's when I jumped off the line from Mrs. Bless this morning because it triggered me. I was like, I can't take it. And lastly, thank you again for letting me run my mouth. I'm in health information, but either way, it's a feast or famine type of position. We make a lot of money and then they throw us into unemployment. We've been doing this before COVID. We've been doing this before COVID. So this is my famine time.
Hey. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm on my headset. I was just saying hello. I didn't want to interrupt the young lady.
No, girl, we just haven't. When I put BipolarLive up here, that means we just randomly shooting the shit, girl. Ain't nothing on the docket or nothing. Thank you for coming over here. You stay up here.
Yeah, okay, no problems. I'm listening. Go ahead. She was telling the story.
No,
I'm in it.
No, yeah, I'm into the story too, girl. Because I'm like, oh, okay. At least I ain't by myself. But go ahead, Miss Sharon.
That's cool because we on bipolar, right? I'm PTSD. I forgot what I was talking about, and I'm cool with that. Anybody see Kaya?
Your daddy.
Anybody see Kaya and her rose down of Wendy Williams? Did anybody see Kaya?
No, I
didn't. But she's a fool anyway. She's a darn fool anyway.
Oh.
Wait, is Wendy Williams really? Because I seen Armand's thumbnail. Is she over? Did she come out and make a statement saying she's not coming back to the show?
I doubt she's coming back. She's real messed up. They said she that is a possibility that she's starting to have dementia.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, that was the last thing I heard, that she's not remembering stuff. And she's not, she started getting sick, right? We witnessed when she was getting sick, and it's crazy because a lot of people don't really like pay attention to like when people do readings and stuff on these people, the legit people. And I remember watching a lady who did a reading on her, and she said that Wendy Williams was about to go downhill. This was right after that fall. Remember, she fell while she was live, I think, Halloween. Yeah. And she said that part of that come from, of course, the life that she lived, but the whole entire time she was living a whole lie, in her life or whatever the case may be. So her life basically is falling apart. And the lady was saying that it's going to be a matter of time, which in 1 or 2 years after that she was going to basically just go like under. And it seemed to be coming true. That's crazy, but she called it she called it, and when she called it, she basically was saying that with what Wendy Williams has done, she hasn't physically done things to people, but because of how she talked about people and
Right.
embarrass individuals, like a lot of celebrities don't like her. She's not liked at all, really, a lot like how you would think she would be with her big
No, she's not. They used to dog
yeah,
walk her.
and they don't really
Back,
like her like that.
back
You know,
in the
people
day.
who, yeah,
Yeah.
people who want like notoriety, of course, they're going to show her because they want to get that notoriety from her, and they probably believe that no press is, you know, any press is good press. But for the most part, a lot of people do not like her. So when this happened to her, girl, you had people wishing, you know, this stuff on her.
I
And
know.
then she had her baby, you know, was she a baby mama? Well, technically, that man and had that baby on her. I want to see
Oh
that
Lord
baby. I
Jesus,
want to
not
see
the
that
baby
baby. I
mama.
want to know how that baby look. Because you know he engaged to that woman. He
I
treated
know.
that woman good.
I thought they snuck and got married.
They probably did. The last time I checked was some months ago where they was engaged. So they probably married by now. But that's his
All
boo.
my devices is there. You know, normally I'll just look it up real quick, but I'm sorry. But go ahead. And I got something I wanted to ask you about, but finish with the
Oh, go
Wendy
ahead.
Williams.
No, go
No,
ahead.
I need you to talk. I need you to carry me
Oh,
real
okay.
quick. I'm doing something.
Okay. But yeah, so you know, that was that with that Wendy stuff. But let me ask y'all this, right? Because I'm thinking I'm gonna do a live on it. I'm trying to gather up enough energy to do my own lives. I cannot. I've been trying. And it's just I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna go with the energy that God telling me to do. And he said just chill, go out and support others. So that's what I'm doing right now. But I wanted to talk about this woman, this domestic violence stuff that's going on. And it's getting really bad. And the crazy part about it is when the first lady came out, I don't know if you remember it, the Stacy story, the Caucasian woman who he beat up real bad, African American man. He beat her up real bad.
Yeah,
He threw
I
her
did
through
a video
tables and
about
all
that.
that. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did a video about it. You don't get
Okay.
notifications from my uploads?
I do, but
I
because
know
see during the
we be
day,
content
yes,
creators, so I
during the
know.
day. That's why I had to come up here because I was like, let me come in to support because I want you to see that I'm supporting. I just got off of work and I saw you, so I said, good, let me go in and talk to you while I got the time, you know, to come and support. So that's why I wanted to come up. I'm gonna share you out in a few seconds too while I'm looking at this.
Thank you.
But
Miss Sharon, make sure that you got us mute in the background. I can hear a little bit of audio feedback.
Got
it
you.
Please,
might be
baby.
mine. Hold on, let me take my ear things out because
I'm gonna need my
work from
earpiece to work,
home.
but this is what I was really curious about. I
There we
wanted to
go.
talk to you about, Brooke.
Come on.
I wanted to talk about you. Have you seen Choke No Jokes recent videos about R. Kelly?
Yes, ma'am.
I said,
Mm.
I know Brooke gonna be on this shit.
And let me just say this. Woo! I am reserving my opinion. And let me tell you why. It's a few reasons why I'm reserving my opinion. Number one, he's still on trial. He still has another trial to go to. And that's not until next year. Okay. See, a lot of
Right.
times I get what like I can understand a stance. So basically, what's happening right now is the R. Kelly sector, because you know we sectors is in an uproar because there's a person who came over there, choke no joke, who allegedly, listen to my words now, allegedly ain't know nothing about R. Kelly, but now all of a sudden he got 100 letters from R. Kelly. Okay, that's the word. Now, here's the thing: you have content creators, myself being one of them, Spitfire, Dana, my brother, Dana J, official Dana J, he created that sector. There was no other sector on the internet. He created the R. Kelly sector, okay? And he created it going back and forth with a guy named Larry McGee, aka at the time he was Team Truth. He used to wear a mask, which of course they were going against R. Kelly. So it was us, Team Kells, Dana J, and then it was them, Team Truth. Those two dudes were the ones basically who created the sector. Then everybody else started basically coming in, doing content and branching out. So long story short,
Okay.
you have people who, after his trial, who read the transcripts, can clearly see that R. Kelly was set up. You ain't gonna see that unless you read the transcripts. And y'all already know
Girl.
what do they do?
Mm-hmm.
They put it in the books so we can't see it and we don't know what's going on. Because if you read the transcripts, then you will clearly see that every single person who alleged that he did something lied. They lied about their age. They lied about whatever to get into him. Okay. Not just that, they try to make him out to be a pedophile, but how is it that you're making him a pedophile, but he's not charged with no pedophilia? Make it make sense.
Right.
So the attack that's going on with him, it's not only going to be for him. All right. This is the attack on Black men. So that's why I'm kind of like starting to doing my advocacy on it, because you got dumb Black men and then you got Black men who don't even know what's going on. Now, let me say reason why I say dumb Black men. Zach Stacy. Sir, what in the world would make you pick up your child's mother, throw her into a chair, throw her into a table, pick her up, throw her into a damn baby walker?
Wait, no, sis, you gotta say it right. He choke slammed her into that baby walker.
And
Florida is all the way foul. Down here, if you choke vice versa, male or female, that's an automatic felony. Yeah. And I can't believe with the laws down there, as strict as they are on everything, they have the weakest domestic violence laws that I have ever seen in any state. In any state. And he would have had I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was gonna say, let me say this because I agree with you 100%, right? Because I'm in Maryland. Listen here. The police ain't even gotta see me at all. I can literally go right now to the police station and tell them that my husband choked me and punched me in my eye, and they will come and arrest him without having to give nothing.
Right.
Nothing. Like not even no bruises. They will take my statement, they will write it down, and then they will come and lock him up. Mm-hmm. And it's crazy because when I listen to the young lady, right? Because y'all know I don't look at color. I look at situations. I don't look at color. That lady said,
I just seen a woman being beat. That's all I seen. I didn't care if she was whatever. Even if it was a man, I didn't care. But that was a woman. What a baby.
What a baby. Now,
and then you know what really hurt me and really bothered me about that though, sis, is when, and not to cut you off, but let me just say this real quick because I ain't gonna be able to speak because I'm gonna be in the car. When he went to go pick up the baby Cheerios or something and wanted to hit, like that's when you know a nigga crazy.
Yeah.
You see he was trying to pick up some food. It looked like it was some baby, some baby food. Like I'm just gonna hit you with anything, bitch.
Yep. Yep.
You demonic ass girl. Go ahead.
I thought the baby, I had to look at that video like 5 times. I really didn't want to, but the first time it looked like the baby was inside when he threw her on the little, the little walker bouncy thing. I thought the baby was in there.
I did too.
I said, oh, I know he ain't throw her on his baby. Girl, that pissed me off. But then I seen it from another angle and I said, okay, no, the baby wasn't in there. But even still, what gives you the right? You're a man. You're a whole man. You're supposed to be a king.
A whole man that is physically trained as a football player. You throwing her around like you at practice, you bitch ass nigga.
Let me calm down. Not just that, because we can talk about that all night, right? Let me talk about one of our other brothers who, for some reason or another, these brothers not getting it. And I'm gonna try my best to help my brothers get it, right? Because the ones who doing it right, I got their back. I'm gonna have their backs. This other man, I think his name Leroy Jackson or something, in September, he beat his fiance to a flying. He beat her so bad.
I've seen that.
That her face
I couldn't even do.
Figured.
That's how bad my ex-husband beat me, sis, many years ago. And by the grace of God and a lot of prayer from church folk, laying hands on my face and my body and stuff like. I couldn't do the story because it was too triggering. But go ahead. I'm gonna get in the car. You go ahead and talk. Miss Groovy, just go out and come. Go out and come back. No. I'm saying when I seen her picture, I was triggered. When I seen her picture,
that didn't even. It triggered me. But you know what triggered me more? The fact that she went back to this man, and the fact that I said,
I heard. And then she did a GoFundMe. No, she did a girl. But you know what? Then I had to walk around the house. I said, Jesus help me. But I was her years ago. I did the same shit many years ago. Because what they do is they call you, they gonna hurt me in here. You know I'm a black man. You know I just blacked out a little bit. I was hungry and they always say the same shit. You slammed the door on me. So because I closed the door, that means you got to rip my head off and detach it from my spine and kick me in my spleen. Okay.
That girl she didn't even know where she was at when she woke up. I don't know if that was a front, but looking at her face, I don't think it was. She went live and she recorded everything and she cried. She said, I don't even know what happened. She said she didn't even remember how she got in the hospital to where she was recording and her face was disfigured. Now you're looking at somebody who she looked to be a small woman. She looked to be maybe 5'3", 5'4". I'm small. I'm short. I'm thick, but I'm short. And when I was at my smallest, I was petite. I was 5'2.5". I wore 129 pounds. So she looked to be that weight, tiny. This man looked like he was every bit of 350, 6'4", 6'5", probably bigger than that. And he beat her so bad that she didn't even look like her pictures. And for her for what now I've heard, that she is now back with him, all I could do was pray for that sister. Because if you let a man do this to you and you can't give it shouldn't be no explanation, but somebody still will say, well, what happened? What happened for him to do this? And I think what she said was, something happened and the door slammed in his face or something. Something what Nicole just said, something similar to that happened, that the door slammed in his face or something. And he murked out and he beat her that way. When her nose was broke, her face, the jaw, her bone was disfigured. That lady didn't even look like the same pictures to what she had put up. Totally different looking person in the face. And to know that she has since forgiven him and that they're together, all I could do was just hold my heart and pray, because anything like that, the next step is death. It ain't gonna be no you wake up in the hospital. It's gonna be you ain't waking up and your body gonna be in the casket, and then people are going to be coming and watching your funeral. As black men, this is where it's hard for a lot of black women, and I understand that. So I try to make sure that when I advocate, that it's an open dialogue, because you have black men who do these things, and both of these two men that I'm talking about are black men. They're supposed to be kings. Ain't no king hitting on no queen like that, period. I don't care. Ain't no king in my book. That's a coward. That's a chump in my book. If she did something that bad, you should have walked your big ass away, period. Then you got people like R. Kelly. And let me just say, I'm not trying to excuse no behavior, because I don't know what this man has did in his personal life. Because compared to what they're trying to say that he is, they're trying to say that he's a woman abuser. Well, I have not seen any women look like any of the women that these two other men who we saw look like. Oh, but he kidnapped these women. Well, how? When the women left, they came and they got what they wanted. Then when he wasn't giving it no more, they left. Not only that, they lied to get what they want. So if y'all say that y'all quote unquote know that this man likes young girls, why would you lie about your age and being an older girl then? That doesn't make sense. Let's make this make some sense. Do it make sense?
Excuse me,
it don't make sense to me.
Can I get a story straight, Queen? Are you saying that the football player that threw the lady around, are you saying that that lady went back with the football man?
Okay, so it's two football players. The one named Zach, the one that just happened that went viral in Florida.
With the baby?
Yeah, I don't think she went back. No. But it one happened in September with the bigger guy. He was a football player too. Yes.
Okay, I didn't see that one, but
just see if I can find his name for you. Hold on, let me see. I can probably get his name for you. Wait a minute. Let me get the name.
Thank you. I was just going to say something spiritual warfare before I forget. And
go ahead. I'm looking for the name. Go ahead. I'm listening.
And that is that if that lady went back to that man, and if the other lady, if she decides to go back to that man, there's different levels and strategies to going back. But at the same time, it is also a matching of the energy, so to speak. So sometimes I'm just saying we got to let couples do what they do and work out the way they work out, not to diminish what you were saying about the violence and the triggering going on in Black men. And I'll even say one thing further, and just to say about my son, because he's been a threat since 2010. And I've had a long time to think about it and look at what's going on with the matricide. Believe it or not, we're the kids, or those are the kids, you guys, you 80 kids, you grew up on a lot of disrespect that mounted on top of the disrespect that we grew up on. And so anyway, it was just matching energies, spiritual warfare, and I'll go ahead back on mute. Thank you for clearing that up. I didn't know who went back to who.
Oh, you're welcome. And absolutely, it makes sense too, because I'm definitely on the spiritual level as well. I don't really talk about it a lot because a lot of people don't, you know how some people are about it. Like if a person presented to me and say that they're on that spiritual level, then yes, we can have a dialogue. But if a person, you know, they don't say nothing about it, I don't. I do tarot and I am an empath. So a lot of stuff like internally, I gotta stay away from, because if it gets to me, it affects me emotionally. And a lot of times I don't like to carry, like I don't like to take that on because it be so heavy sometimes. So some things I'll back away. And I can give you a prime example, this stuff with this R. Kelly stuff. Because of course everybody don't know everything that happened, but you have to do your research. And if you're only listening to the media, you're not getting all the information that you need, and you're getting majority of lies. So now that I'm in, and now that I'm actually reading, and I have access to the indictments, and I have access to the transcripts, and I'm reading, my best friend, he went to the trial. He's R. Kelly godson. He was there at the trial. So he reported back as other people who were there that reports back. So we all have a different type of vision because we're looking deeper into it. And it's definitely on a spiritual level for anything, period. Even with these NFL guys, I don't know what's going on with these guys, and why they feel like that them doing this to women is making them feel some kind of way, or what their excuse is. I don't know. I can't tell you. I'm trying to find a thing now. Hold on, let me see something because my phone is acting crazy. Wait a minute. I'm gonna give you the guy's name. Hold on. Let me do it from here. I'm gonna give you the guy's name who beat on the woman. I'm gonna give you his name in a minute. But yeah, and it's another one. It's like 3 or 4, and it's crazy because I'm like, what in the world is going on? Why are these men beating on these women? What is going on? Okay, let me see. Nick at night. It was hard for me to try to find this guy because when I went to look at it the first time, I couldn't remember the man's name. I had seen it on the channel and I couldn't remember. And then somebody else went and did it. So I was like, okay, now I can see it. So let me tell you what it was. Let me go right now. His name is, hold on. Videos. Okay. All right. So his name is Love Doesn't Hurt You Again. Pool. Okay, well, hold on. Let me get the name because she ain't put it in the title. Hold on. Let me get it. I can't believe this though. Hold on, let me see what she said the name is. She doesn't give me the name. Hold on, let me go to the top. Let's see. Wait a minute. Is she gonna show a picture? Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me see. Okay, his name is Leroy. Wait a minute. Let me go back a little bit more. Leroy Gunt. I think that's what it say. Hold on, let me go back a little bit more. Here we go. Leroy Guten. Guleroy, Guion.
You talking about that white guy?
No, he black.
Oh, okay.
He African American. Yep, his name is Leroy. Hold on, let me make sure this is the right one.
Okay.
Leroy Guleroy. I think that's what I just now put in here. Let me type this part out. Leroy. Yep, here it is. Yep, his name is, oh, not Leroy. Latroy. Latroy. Letroy. And his last name is Guion. And he played for, it looks like the Green Bay Packers. And it looks like he did get locked up a couple of days ago. I think he did get locked up though. Yeah, his name is Latroy, Latroy, yeah, Letroy, and his last name is Guion. Yep, and he played for the Green Bay Packers. Do you see it? Can you see it? Or have you seen it?
I got it. Thank you. You said
okay.
On Nick at Night, because I like her.
Yes, yep, she did it. She did a show on it. I first saw it on the young lady name is Paris Malign. I first saw it on there like a week ago. It's been out for a minute. This situation happened in September. So It's been out, but it didn't gain a lot of popularity. And one of the reasons that she was saying it didn't gain, like when I was listening to Malign, she was saying that it didn't gain a lot of popularity because I guess it's because of the black woman. No, it's because she took his ass back. See, the white woman, what she did was, since nobody don't want to take me serious, let me go ahead and tag the FBI. Let me tag the NFL. Let me tag CNN. Let me tag everybody I can tag because this nigga just whipped my ass. And he whipped it good. And it's on record. She said that it wasn't the first time. She said that was the worst time, but it wasn't the first time. And she said that she had other police reports that nothing would happen. So what I said was, if what she is saying is true, that she have made several reports and nothing has been done, that girl has $1 million lawsuit against wherever city she stay in because he whipped her ass really, really well. And if she was supposed to be protected, she was supposed to be protected. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. Me and my best friend, my bestie, he gets on my nerves, okay? He gets on my nerves. So when he didn't see the video, so we're talking about it, and he's like, well, what did she do to him? Listen, it ain't nothing that a woman should be able to do to a man for a man to pick a woman up that way and throw her into items as if she was a dodgeball. Okay? It's no way. And in the original footage, you can hear them talking. And I think she says something to him in the sense of, like, it is what it is. And he's like, oh, so since you want to run your mouth, you want to tell people I'm this and I'm that. So I'm going to show you, basically. That's what it was said. And then he just was beating her up. And she was like, please, please stop. No, he like, no, this is what you want to do. You want to run your mouth. You want to say I'm destructive. I got you.
The football player, the recent one now. Back to that one?
Right, correct. That was the guy that, yes.
Okay, again,
there's no footage for the other lady. It's just her, like her face.
So can I say about the one with the footage? That lady and that man, they were matched energy. She knew exactly who he was and what he was doing. And she said, I'm time enough for you, Negro. I'm going to get you on tape, on camera. And then this part that you just said, I don't know this. You said she tagged NFL, FBI.
Yes, ma'am.
That's how you do it. I'm sorry. Yeah. They might get back together. He's gonna know how to act if they do. But she did the right thing. She knew what she was doing. She knew she was going to take that ass whipping, and she robbed up.
She did a press conference, right? And I think this is probably why a lot of people kind of like question her, because when she did the press conference, she didn't have no bruises or nothing on her face. But the shots weren't face shots; they were body shots. He was throwing her body into things, not her face. He didn't beat her face. He was throwing her into objects.
Ready. She was time enough. She had that. She was ready.
You think she prepared that real well? Like, I got you. You gonna hit me. That's gonna be the last time you gonna hit me.
Get it in, nigga. Get it in good. Get it in.
I'm gonna get your ass.
That's what she did. That's what she did.
Yep. And they got a 5-month-old baby. And here's what I think happened. Once I sat back and realized and listened to what she said, because she never talked about anything, I think that he started messing with someone else, because from what we heard, he lives in Tennessee. He don't even live in Florida. He lives in Tennessee. So from what I've heard, the way how he was talking, I think she may have either contacted somebody he was dealing with and he was taking serious and told them that they still was messing around. And the girl decided to leave him alone. And he went past there like, since you want to ruin me, you want to be destructive. You want to tell people I'm destructive, because that was the word. He said to her while he was beating her up, you want to tell people I'm destructive? Now I'm going to give you a reason to tell people I'm destructive. And then he slapped her, like punched her or whatever. But
I'm my age now.
Yeah, that's what he said. And I'm thinking, like, he must have had a girl, and she told that girl, and that girl said, I'm done with you. Go eat with your baby mother. He got mad, and he went over there and he whipped her ass. That's the only thing I could think of how they were talking. And I said, woo.
Okay, that's young folks stuff. I don't know nothing about that. Because I was my ex-husband's second wife, fourth baby mama, and it was a great idea at the time. But I mean, at the time, it was a great idea. And nobody was possessive. I thought we were a cute little group of whatevers. I'll leave that alone. But thank you for the football people story. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, can y'all hear me?
Story. Oh yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I can hear you, Nicole. Hey.
I had to go get Shy. I'm back, y'all.
Oh no, you was okay. I held you down. I knew you had. No,
you do. I knew you was gonna do a great job, my sister. I wanted to tell you what I think, not to justify the physical abuse in football players, but one of the issues that these football players are having is I believe it's called CMT.
Yep.
When they constantly get that.
Sis, what? I didn't mean to cut you off. My husband said the same thing. It comes from concussions and stuff like that.
Yes, right.
Yep. My husband said the same thing. Yep.
And there's also a study, an article that women that are in domestic violence relationships, that's why they end up with fibromyalgia, PTSD. And you get a slight injury on it's not normal for your head to be shaking around and bumping and knocked against shit. That's not normal.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So what happens is when you end up with fibromyalgia, if you go back and study, a lot of women that end up, because not majority, I don't want to say it in that way, like men don't have it. Men do have fibromyalgia, but majority with the study is women end up with fibromyalgia. It's the way the brain perceives and receives pain. It's like a very small little fracture in the brain. It's so small the naked eye wouldn't be able to see it. So when you constantly get hit, or if you had severe trauma before you turn the age of 25, it will lock into your brain. And then as you get older, and that's the concern that I wish that they would educate more in regards to about being domestic violence, that you can actually end up disabled for, or, you know what I mean, not being able to work or whatever. I experienced that. Now, when I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia, I didn't know what it was. I thought like I had cancer. I thought something was wrong with me. I was very paranoid. I thought stuff was crawling on me, and it wasn't, because it makes you are very sensitive to all kinds of stuff. But it was because I unfortunately had several head injuries due to my ex-husband's extreme violence. But yeah, but go ahead, Brooke.
Oh no, you're pretty much because I was basically at the end of that particular portion of what we were discussing, and I was I had to get the name of the other guy, because from what I'm showing, he didn't get locked up right away, whereas though the guy Zach, the one that was in Florida, he got locked up. He got bail that same day, I think his bail was like 10,000. It was something cheap. And what you said actually make a lot of sense, because what the girl said, which was the baby mama, she said that she had to do it that way, because if she didn't do it that way, she said that he wouldn't even been charged with a felony. She said if he
Well,
didn't damage her property.
her TV was worth more than her physical injuries.
Yep. And that's
Yeah.
crazy. Yep. She said
But
that.
you can't get mad at the police about that. That's state law. They have
Yep.
to change the laws down there.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
get what I'm saying? So she sacrificed herself. She probably set up and knew. She knew when
I
when
think
you've
so
been a.
too. I think
She
she
knew
set that
she
up.
got that nanny cam. Yeah, she
Yep.
set it up and was by the grace of God. I hope I don't die because I know he about to snap me into a
Yep.
twig.
Yep.
So and she protected her face to the best of her ability.
So let me ask you a question, Nicole. So
Hmm.
do you believe that what may have led up to it was that he probably was still messing with her on the side, and she found out he was dealing with somebody, or somebody else, he was dealing with somebody else, and she got in contact with the girl and told the girl about their relationship? Is that why he beat her up? Because he
Are
was
you
saying
talking
stuff
about
to her.
Zach Stacy, or are you talking about the other
Stacy.
girl?
Zach. No, Zach Stacy.
Well, from the research that I did, that she cheated actually on him and ran through his money, and that's the reason why he stumped a hole in her.
Oh, okay, because
You need to watch the video that I
I did.
that
I
I did.
watched the video. Did you hear
Oh,
when he was
okay.
talking to her and he was like, since you want to tell people I'm destructive, I'm gonna show you
Right,
destructive. So I'm like,
right.
well, who the hell did she tell was destructive? Why would
Probably,
she tell him?
probably the dude she could have been messing around with, or one of the people that he was cheating on with, or so,
Right.
these dudes that get into the industry and stuff, they got connections all around. That's how
Hmm.
he was able to hide out the way that he was, even though he had a warrant in another place. Those football men in the NFL and basketball and stuff, they take care of each
Hmm.
other.
Yeah,
unlike
of
that,
course.
unlike rappers and stuff like that. But because when they fall off and get on drugs, they don't really take care of them they don't take care of them like that. Blame Jay Z and what's the other dude and Sean Puffy Combs for that, unless you still pumping out hits. But the NFL and you in the NFL or basketball or whatever like that, them dudes take care of each other, like really take care of each other. So
It's more
and
so
they
because
know
of
that this
probably the fraternity part of it.
right
Yeah, they,
college
that
right
brotherhood and stuff like
brotherhood.
that. So he
Hmm.
did turn himself in. They didn't wait for him to turn himself. They met his ass at the airport, but he did get a lawyer right away. He turned himself in, and he got a fairly low bond. To be honest, I do believe that he might get off. My husband said that he might get off on the same thing that you just now said, that trauma. He said he believe a lot of football players is being injured with that.
Well, he's not gonna. What they're gonna do is send. What it sounded like to me is that he basically, because they were angry um how the judge was very kind of friendly and stuff. The man is extremely mentally unstable and he needs to get his brain regulated. He's
Mhm.
actually going to go into a treatment center for 30 days for psychological treatment. So they probably transferred him over to when someone is on record for mental health, usually in hopefully throughout the United States, they will transfer them to mental health court where the judge will defer it out of to where it won't be violent. So in a way, some people can say that okay, that's getting
Mhm.
off. But if he violates it
Yeah.
again, they just gonna keep locking his ass up
Mm.
in a basic legal psych ward. Like you got to take your medicine. You don't do what these doctors, your psychiatrist, your therapist, so on and so forth says and but it will be controlled under a judge, not like what I'm saying. Like it's a lot to it. My dad actually my dad's a retired domestic violence counselor girl,
What's
and when I was being abused, girl, I kept that shit a secret. And when you love a man, you can hide bruises, honey.
Mm.
My dad didn't have no clue
Wow. How
for
did you
years.
feel about that though, Nicole? I would like to ask you some questions about that because, but I don't want it to be like a trigger for you. But I would like to get in the psyche of a person who have dealt with that type of issue. I've never dealt with anything like that, and I don't know if it's because of my masculinity. I'm very masculine, aggressive as a woman. So a lot of times I don't really attract aggressive men. Like they don't want to deal with it. You know how some men they
Right.
don't want to
Yeah.
deal with a certain type because they know it's a headache up
You're an
front.
alpha.
So
You're an alpha female.
yes, yeah. I'm a mouth. I'm
Well, see,
everything. I'm man's mouth, but
mine was is well, right.
girl.
Well, mine was, I believe, is because I carried the insecurity unconsciously that I was adopted. And men pay attention to that kind of stuff, even though he didn't know. He knew that there was some insecurity in, you know what I'm saying, in me,
Okay.
even the relationships that I had with females and friends and stuff like that, because it was just me and my mom and my dad. My dad was in the military, so military men, they don't be at home; they have to go to work.
Okay.
Like they have to go to work. They can't call in sick. It don't work like that.
Got it. Okay.
So all I seen was my daddy, you know what I'm saying? You know, going off to work, and it was just me and my mom, so we were vulnerable. So, he stalked me out and was like, I couldn't wait to catch this girl one day, and he got me. And
Mm,
because he brought his family around, here's your family now, but I need to train you. I had never been through no abuse, so I didn't know what the hell that shit was. My dad didn't hit me or my mama or nothing like that. People think that
right.
that means your mama beat you or blah, 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 blah,
No,
blah.
that don't mean that.
You know what I'm saying? That's not, it could be most likely in some instances, but that wasn't my story, no. Mm-mm.
Right.
So
I don't
I
believe
was in
that,
fear of
you
him.
know, it
So,
depends on the personality. I think it for me, I think it really
mhm.
depends on the personality of the woman. Because you do have submissive women and that's just how they are. And then you have aggressive women like me who don't give a fuck. And I'm like, nigga, what? Let's go. We get ready to rumble. If I'm gonna have a black eye bitch, you gonna get one too. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. But I can
Oh
get
no,
down and
girl, when
dirty.
I fought back, girl, I felt like the Incredible Hulk. I was able to whoop his ass with my own bare. I couldn't believe I was able to beat it. I just
Yeah.
because I just, you know what
When
I'm
you're up
saying?
against a
Like,
wall,
oh
that
yeah,
strength you have, honey, that comes out,
yeah,
honey.
yeah.
Shoot.
And if he listening today, nigga, you run up, you getting your ass whooped again. P
Oh,
gang.
run
But
up and then
anyway,
down
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna call Brooke, bitch. Okay,
Okay.
we
And
gonna
I'm
be
all
fight.
this here.
We gonna be
I
whooping
promise
that
you.
ass.
It's so funny because all my cousins, right? Like it's so
Mhm.
crazy because I have a few masculine cousins, but the feminine cousins, right? They be calling me when they beefing with their boyfriends. I be like, look, I
Girl.
can't beat y'all boyfriends up. Stop calling
Okay.
me. What is it y'all want me to do? They be like, no, because you don't be playing with them. Okay. And you can be the same way too. Stop letting people say and do things to you. You don't have to accept that. You know, if a person gonna leave, they're gonna leave. It don't matter. So you don't have to stand there and get abused by somebody. If they're gonna leave, let them go. You don't need that person. And my cousin, she
But the
used to
thing,
always say to
no,
me,
go
like,
ahead.
she
Hmm.
used to say to me, it's not that easy. And I used to be like,
It's
what you
not. It's
mean?
the shame. It's the shame, and
Yeah.
something. What a lot of people don't realize, something happens to your brain. Your dopamine, your serotonin. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You embarrassed. You afraid of what they're gonna do.
Right. And that's
It's
what she
like
was
trying to get out of
explaining.
a game. Like
And
it's
that,
trying to get
yeah,
out of a game.
and
They
she be,
family gonna come up against you.
yeah.
They mama gonna be
Mhm.
like, "What did you do?" Then you got the kids. They gonna call. They gonna do anything that they can to keep you trapped in a box, and you be
Right.
afraid, like really afraid, like really truly afraid. It's fear.
Yeah. You're absolutely correct. And my cousin explained that to me because I really couldn't understand it. And because at first I used to be like, stop being a bitch. You know better by now. You know you don't let nobody do this and do that. And then when she really like broke it down to me, and I think she had to do it because I wasn't understanding her position. So once I was able to understand her position, I was able to help her a little bit better because I had to put myself in her shoes. And then that's what made me come at it, come at the situations different when it come down to that. And I had to then approach her differently. And we had a come to moment, of course. We had our, crying out and stuff like that. And I just cried out to her. I said, I would rather see him be crying with you all day than to be crying over your casket. You got to be able to understand how I feel. And you got to be able to understand to know that us as women, like, it hurts me to see you hurt. When you hurt, when this man hits you, it hurts me. Do you want me to hurt? So I had to kind of like put myself in her shoes, and she had to put herself in my shoes for her to really see. And it took some time. It didn't happen right away. Like, it took some time, and she finally got enough strength up to leave his trifling ass. He don't play with me at all. He don't even look my way, honey. He know better.
He better not.
Please. I said, I just seen him not too long ago, and I looked right at him. Of course, he is my niece's, father. So I looked at him, and I'm like, he like, hey, what's up? I'm like, Anyhow, come on, hey, Niecy Pooh. Like, I don't play with him. He like, you still holding on, sir. I will punch you. I will pop you in your eye right now. You better shut up. And he's like, damn, you so mean. Yes, I am. Because I feel like the shit that you was doing, you didn't have to do it. Especially when you had a person who would literally die for you.
And then you see the thing is, they try to act so cool. He probably smacking the shit out of his new. Let me be quiet.
And guess what? He do have a new wife. And I told her, I said, I hope you really let that nigga beat on you. Because he tried it with that one. I had to let his ass know. I wasn't playing with her. She was laughing like, oh, no, he don't do that. I said, okay. He whipping your ass. I know he whipping your ass. I mean, I can see it. He whipping your ass. But hey.
Or then they have they'll have a come to Jesus moment to where they're ready to be saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost, and then get the next one. But that's another ploy too, just to egg on this, see, you left me. Now I told you I can change. It's an ego thing, but you don't know just because he ain't hitting her. There's other forms of abuse too. You know what I'm saying? I would have wouldn't want to have been abused at all. But gaslighting is a very severe form because it warps your brain, your thinking. You start not knowing the days of the week, where you at. A nigga hides your key. You don't know what the hell going, and you think that you're going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And nobody believes anything that you're saying. That is a very, very, because you can heal a broken arm, a busted eye, or something like that. But when somebody gets into your psyche like that, that's a whole different ballpark. And women and men need to know about that. I actually have a lot of male friends that have been abused by women. So I'm on both. I support both sides. Like, abuse is abuse is abuse.
Can I tell you a story real quick? Because I gotta go.
No, go ahead, babe.
Right, real quick. So let me get this in real quick. And definitely, I would love to continue the conversation. So I was just talking to my mom just last night. My little cousin, I just turned 40. My little cousin is 20. I think he may be 24, maybe 24, and he's going through something right now with his baby mother. Okay, the first child, she was pregnant when they first met. So he basically, as a man, he took on that baby, and that baby got his last name. So that's his son. But we knew that wasn't his biological son from the jump. We knew she was pregnant, but he still, took the baby, and that's the only father he know. So that's his son. So he wound up getting her pregnant again with the little girl, right? My mother called me yesterday, and she said, Erica, that's my biological name, Erica. She said, I don't know what's going on with Marcus and Precious. That's their name. She said, but she said, Marcus is having to tell this lady that he's homeless. Because everywhere she go, or everywhere he go to try to better himself, she'll go and try to fuck it up. And I'm like, what? So when they
I know a dude that went through jacked his. Oh, sorry.
Oh my God, he be hitting on my cousin and everything. And I told my cousin, I inboxed him. I said, the next time, because he's supposed to have custody of his kids, she won't give him custody. And what she'll do is she'll try to hit him and then call the police so he can get locked up, right?
Right.
My aunt is in her 60s. I'm not letting my aunt fight this bitch. I said, listen. The next time you gotta go get your kids, I'm gonna take you to go get them.
You need to record it. You need to record that stuff.
Because she did wrong for that. She's wrong because she know that your other family members not around right now. And it's not because we're not around, it's just because of the dynamics, and she want to act out and be disrespectful. And my mother be with my aunt sometimes. And bitch, listen here, I don't play about my mother. I don't care who it is. I'm taking the charge all day. Because you disrespect my mother, or you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I ain't playing about my mother at all, period. So I told my mother, I said the next time
Shout out to all the
you know
moms.
about me, let me know ahead of time so I can go, because she needs to be put in her place. Because at the end of the day, I can see me now. But see, she probably not gonna act like that if she see me, because she already know how I am. Like, she know my temperament. So I don't even believe that she gonna what's the name? My cousin calling me. You said liberal. No, hold on real quick. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that was my other cousin calling me. She want to know what I'm doing. I ain't trying to go there. She better leave me alone. She trying to get me to go down to the casino. I ain't got no money. She better go. She better go. Oh, leave me alone. I told her, I said, hold on real quick. But yeah, don't play. I don't be playing like that. And she crazy. My mother like, she trying to kill him. I said, what, Ma? She trying to kill him. I said, Ma, who trying to kill who? Oh, God damn, precious. She gonna kill my nephew. I said, oh, Lord Jesus Christ. I said, we gonna have to step in and whip her ass. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I don't really want to beat this girl up, but if I had to, I will. She ain't nothing but a little bag of bones. I just slap her around a couple times. But she keep putting her hands on him, and he'll be wanting to hit her back because he know he'll knock her head off.
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah. And I remember there was a friend of mine many years ago, and he was a big dude,
I'm
so of
coming.
course she used objects to beat, like, and he was raised not to ever hit a woman, and she would beat the brake, like hit him with stuff. And abusers, especially if you wear glasses, the main thing that they like to do is take your glasses off your face and break them so you can't be able to see, because then they know you can't drive, you discombobulated and stuff like that. And she would break his glasses,
I
and
wish
then
I
every time.
would.
But this
I
a
wish I
dude
did.
though.
I
It
would.
was a female doing that to a female doing that to a guy.
Real?
Yeah, he was like crying, like, but shit, because he
Oh
like,
my
I want to
God.
kill the bitch, and if I, choke the shit out of her, I'm gonna go to jail. Like, I don't want to hit her.
Oh my
But
God.
she would beat him. Like, she went to jail over it like like 2 times. She stabbed all kinds of shit. Yeah. That's why they ended up changing the laws down here, and it don't matter. So they'll take the woman and the man to jail if they can find any form of injury on the male or the female body. hmm
I'm so
Yep.
crazy.
Miss Sharon, like, oh my God, who in the hell y'all family and friends?
Y'all are beautiful. You're keeping me strong. Respectfully, we all. Can you hear me? Because I just think we
Yeah.
all very. It's so important to protect our feminine energy. I'm having that issue right now. We can be bad and be bold and all that good stuff, but let's not. Let's be ladies. Being a lady is a nice thing. I mean, like I said, at different times of the day, I can be anything. You see, I know how to not act up, but I'm, yeah.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. She'll be
Oh,
back.
I
Yeah,
have to
I
drop
didn't
down,
kick her
Nicole.
off.
I
But
have to
thank
drop
you.
down because I got to go to the store. But I'm gonna be in the chat. I just shared you out. I'm gonna try to come back on when I get to the car on my phone. So drop the link if you can for me again. And I'm
Of
gonna
course,
go out
I
real quick.
will.
And I'll try to come
But
on in to make sure I continue to support. I just
yeah,
shared
for
you out
sure.
too. So
I
yeah, I'm about to
appreciate
go
it, sis.
to
I really do.
yeah, I gotta go to the store, get these numbers in real quick. And
I was
then
gonna ask you, was you gonna go play the line?
yep. Try to hurry up there. I'm about to I go use the bathroom and then I'm on. I'm out. I'm ready to go get these numbers in, girl.
Okay. Okay.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
my
give you
love.
some numbers to play for me.
Come on. Listen, I'm trying to get a pot
I
going.
didn't kick you out, baby. I didn't kick you out, Miss Sharon. I promise. I did not kick you out. I don't know what the hell is
It
going
probably
on.
dropped down. StreamYard be doing dumb stuff sometimes. It's
Yeah, I
stupid.
do. I'm gonna be leaving StreamYards. I'm sick of them.
But I'm
$25 a
gonna
month.
drop down and then I'm gonna try to come back up, okay? When I get to the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, love. Be careful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Click the you can come back on, Miss Sharon. I didn't kick you off. I don't know what happened. She's talking about why you kicked me. You know you hit the remote. Miss Sharon, I like Miss SharonMarie. She makes me laugh. I like her energy. I don't know why Miss Groovy wasn't able to connect. Sis, when you go on, click on the settings to StreamYards, and then when you click on the settings, click on audio and make sure that your audio and stuff is connected because you've been having trouble getting up here because I couldn't hear anything neither. Yeah, but I wasn't expecting this conversation. That's why I love Bipolar Lives, honey. You never know what we're going to talk about. Really good conversations. I think, that was my asthma pump, y'all. That feminine energy, the empowerment of that, especially like in regards to even YouTube. The men, they have their empowerment even in argument and divisiveness. When women argue and fight, it's a whole different ballpark. It breaks down the feminine strong energy bond or whatever. It's enough of us where we can make money, where we can, you know what I'm saying? We don't have, ain't nobody saying we got to be best friends and skip down friend lane together. But we can respect that energy and support each other as women and as mothers. We can agree to disagree. But bitch, let's get this bag. I'm just saying. You know, real recognize real all day long. And to actually see Miss Dovey and Phi Babe to come to an agreement and understand one another, and that's a YouTube moment for the Black sisters. You know, I don't care what the men have to say. That was for the ladies. That was for the women's. That was for us, regardless if we like or dislike each other, to come together and to have an agreement that we just go, you know what, we gonna drop this because we got to be careful, honey. The weapons of warfare are carnal. Okay, carnal as hell. I don't know why my asthma has been not good to me, y'all. It has not been good. I gotta reach out to I think it's because I need my asthma child. It seemed like ever since I went to the allergist, my asthma has gotten worse. I think when they checked my back, they did the allergy test on me and to see what I've been allergic to. My asthma has been the worst that it's been in years. Like they put all that damn poison in me, child, and white folks trying to kill my fat ass, y'all. Right. Yes. Right, Miss SharonMarie. I agree. I think, because if we all, excuse me. Oh, shit. I dropped the damn phone. Oh, man. If we all just agree with each other 100%, therefore that means we will be robots or we'll be programmed. We need to be individual thinkers. We need to provoke one another's thinking. Help me to think outside the box. I need to try something new. Those are brain exercises. We can't be the same all the time. I mean, think the same all the time. Okay? Let me give y'all something funny real quick.
Some boys take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest of the world. I want
to. Hey, but that's what they'll do. They'll take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest of the world where nobody will see what she can be. And I think even especially on YouTube, there's a lot of us as women that have been hurt, and us women that have not experienced that kind of thing. And I think that we need to come together and speak on that, because the abused can become the abuser unconsciously. The empath can become a malignant narcissist. You know what I'm saying? Unconsciously, right? A malignant narcissist can be changed, right? I think that there is change that can happen within all of us, but it starts with personal responsibility.
Niggas spend all day taxpayer dollars, my nigga, on Beyonce's internet telling women how to be women all day. Oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. I understand, my nigga, you the perfect bitch, but hold it down.
I'm just saying, you say you the perfect, but turn it down. Can't nobody tell a woman how to be a woman like a woman. A man can't tell no woman how to be no woman. He can tell what he desire from a woman, what he want from a woman, what he need from a woman, but he can't tell a woman how to be a woman. He can. But can't nobody get game to a female like other than a female. That female energy. Only a woman knows what true Kegels feel like. The onset of menopause. Tender breasts and nipples. When your children grow up and they walk out that door and you pray for them and you rock, and how you pray for your husband and your cousins and nieces and nephews and so on and so forth. On top of the fact that a man can get old and fat and have no motherfucking teeth in his mouth, bitch. But as long as he got money, somebody gonna deal with him. If you old and fat and you a woman, they're gonna throw your ass away. It just is what it is. Can we keep it real today? Ha! I'm just saying. Huh? Because I've been feeling like this lately.
I'm just sick of everybody. I just want to be happy and by my damn self.
But then I have to think to myself, that's what the devil wants. The devil want to get you to yourself and by yourself so he can attack you. You know what I'm saying? But then you got real good brothers that really care about black women and unification versus separation. Where are these brothers at?
What the world does to you is the world does it to you long enough and effectively enough. You begin to do it to yourself. You become a collaborator, an accomplice of your own murderers, because you believe the same things they do. No, they think it's important to be white, and you think it's important to be white. They think it is shameful to be black, and you think it is shameful to be black. And you have no corroboration around you of any other sense of life. You know, all those corroborations which are around you are, in terms of the white majority standards, so deplorable, they frighten you to death.
I'm just saying. Oh, I see Christopher. I was driving, Christopher. Welcome. I told you the next time I go live that you are more than welcome to come up here. You just be respectful. I'm not saying that he wouldn't be respectful. I'm just saying that's for anybody. Just be respectful, please. This is for my sisters.
Hey, Queen. Girl, you have done it again. Constantly raising the bar for us all and doing it flawlessly. I'd say I'm surprised, but I know who you are. I've seen it up close and personal. Girl, you make me so proud, and I love you.
Okay, shout out to Michelle Obama. Okay, girl, I am proud of you, girl. I am proud of you. We can come together in any type of weather. I get dragged for that, you know, for trying to bring people together. I need to sit my ass down. You know, I got hopes and dreams that I believe that we can come together, and all the ladies and all the women, we can all have natural hair. And then if we don't have, you know, our natural hair, we wear our protective styles. I want us all to stand together in raw Indian hair solidarity. And have our nails and our feet done, because our kids will take us down through their child. Our men will take us down through there. But we got to take care of that house, that body, that mind, and that soul. Because then the other people around you would start to become hurt and feel that energy. And the transference of energy is powerful. It's very powerful. I see you in the streets. Don't be a stranger now, Miss SharonMarie Watson. I love you, ma'am. You have a pleasurable evening, honey. I want to know what you cooking for Christmas, my dear. Don't be causing too much trouble out in them streets now, Miss Sharon. Go get him, Miss Sharon. Miss Sharon gonna go get him, child. Miss Sharon gonna be like,
bitch, why are you mad? Because my pussy pops severely and yours don't.
okay. Oh Lord. She said she cooking chitterling. Anyway. Let me get my I actually think that I need my some albuterol, y'all. So let me stop trying to be proud and let me go hit up this albuterol because I am struggling to breathe. I love you guys very much. I will be back though for another Bipolar Live. Brooke, I love you. Be safe, honey. And put in these numbers for me, bitch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what I played on Keno, bitch, and I always will win. I'm out, y'all.
Woods, pretty face, but I'm known for hitting drugs. Yeah. Got him like, too good. To the yard, he ain't never leave his pretty on God. Broke, too good. Real boss, nigga got the woods, pretty face, but I'm known for hitting drugs. Yeah. Got him like, too good. To the yard, he ain't never leave his pretty on God. Broke, too good. Real boss, nigga got the hood. Real boss, nigga got the hood.